Hey everyone, Dave here with Affordable Door and Gate. I hope you're doing great. So I had a comment here, and it was from, I believe it's Hi There 4994. And he commented on a video. It says, measuring a garage door for replacement. He says, so is this how you would bid a job? And that just got me thinking a little bit. And I thought, I don't really talk about this much for some of the new guys out there, or, some of the seasoned vets, even just to kind of open up your mind about possibly kind of how I do bidding a job from kind of start to finish to some degree. So let's kind of talk about it. So here's kind of some of the stuff I always recommend, right? So the customer calls you, right? The customer message you, maybe through Messenger, through Facebook, maybe you get a text message, maybe you get a phone call, right? There is ways to set up your phone that if you can't answer the phone call, because there's times when you're going to be in front of a customer, or you're busy, or at the dentist or something like that, you can't answer the phone. So if you're kind of a one-man band, I think you should listen up to this. So here's the thing, right? Change your voicemail to say, right, if you're really desperate and you really want the work, right, every morning when you get up, change your voicemail. Change your voicemail that you say something, hi, Dave here with Affordable Door and Gate. I am in the office today. It's Monday, March 27th. I will be in the office till 5 p.m. today. If you need something, please leave a message after the tone and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I apologize. I'm with a customer at the moment, or I'm driving. Something of that nature. You just kind of change it up however you want. You play it over a few times, you get it going. Next, here's the thing. A customer gets a hold of you, right? This is where I feel like I've screwed up a lot. You got to slow down, right? I know it's you think you're going to go out there and save the world. You think you're going to go out there and you're going to make the sale. In my demographic area, in my experience, a lot of customers don't give a crap about you. They don't care about your business. They don't care about your family, what truck you're driving, how much gas you got in the tank. All they want is something done for a fair price or a cheap price. They want it done fast. How soon can you do it? And as cheap as possible, right? So you got to always remember that you got to work them a little bit, especially now. I always try to express this to you guys, that you have the power with this device in your hand, right? This device is so powerful if you use it correctly, right? Because this is called a smartphone, but there might be a dummy using it, and sometimes I'm the dummy too. But you got to slow down and say, hey, could you possibly get me some pictures? And then you got to kind of use your own gauge on it, right? And like I said, if you're sitting around, maybe you're fully dedicated doing garage doors, you know what? And you're super hungry and it's 3 minutes around the corner and you're going to go out and get breakfast anyways. You're on that way, whatever. Go ahead, go do it. But if it's that thing that's 15, 20, 30, 45 minutes away, you better start getting some pictures so you at least know what you're up against. Even if you just say, you're going to go en route, you say, could you send me some pictures when you get a chance? Because, typically there's going to be somebody around. And so slow down, make sure you get some pictures, because I can tell you what, when I get a picture, I can tell a lot, and I mean a lot, by the garage door condition, what I'm going to be up against. It might spur something in my brain to go, ooh, that looks a little taller than 7 foot or something. I need to bring maybe a little bit taller ladder, or it's definitely going to need a strut, so I better bring a strut with me because I can tell in the picture something's damaged beyond repair. So other little helpful tips, it's those questions that sometimes can save you in the long run, right? Those little due diligence, right? So possibly ask the customer, say, how do you plan on paying? I'm just curious, hey, my service call is $65, $85, $120, $400, $5,000, whatever it is. How are you planning on paying, right? I personally like kind of hearing the credit card, but there's a fee and everything. And if you're small, cash is probably king. But ask these little questions. When stuff starts feeling right, it's one of those things. Always use your gut. Something don't feel right. They're not really working with you. You better remember that you might be the 5th, the 6th, the 20th person they've called, and you're the only one that answers the phone. You're the only one that's entertaining with them. You might be the bottom of the barrel in a sense, right? Or the third one in the bottom of the barrel, something of that nature. So just be careful, Take your time and ask them what's going on. If you want pictures, which I really like, I'm kind of like, if you can't send me pictures unless there's, for some reason, it's an old lady, they're not home, the side door's unlocked, they're going to pay Venmo, Cash App, credit card, something of that nature. Okay, maybe, you know what I mean? It's just things got to kind of make sense. If something seems suspicious, I bounce. Send it to the competition. Not interested. I got other stuff to do. You know what I mean? So just take that in consideration. Once things start flowing, obviously you're going to go out there. Let's say you got to do a new door, an opener, or so what? If you know it's an opener, what I would technically do nowadays, right? Openers, if they're over a year old, to me it's replace the thing. So to me, if they can send me a picture, I can probably tell roughly what the door height's going to be. I might ask them to verify it, right? And they might tell you it's 7'2" or something like that. It's a 7-foot door. But if you get that and you can bring an opener with you, right? That saves you that's one less trip that you have to go. See in the construction world, a lot of stuff comes down to it's either efficiency or it's price. So if you can't really increase your price, there's a threshold. It's being more efficient, right? And so if you can go out there with an opener and you go, yeah, it's shot, the board's bad, it's going to be this. Otherwise, I can install a new one. See, now they're already there. It saves a lot of headache. You install it, they're happy, you're good to go. Just like I said with pictures too, maybe you can see there's a broken spring, so maybe you bring a few extra springs. You can see the size of the door. You go, it takes a pair of 207s, pair of 218, whatever the case may be. So things like that, it really helps you out. You go out there, make sure you got a tape measure, you got your paper and pen and all that kind of stuff. You got your form to fill out, right? And make sure you get a floor to ceiling. Make sure there's headroom. Take lots of pictures. Take pictures like this. Right now you can see this picture of me working on this door. A back picture, take a front picture, take side pictures, take multiple pictures, right? If not, take a video while you're walking around. Just take a video because you can always stop a video. You can screenshot a video picture, or you can zoom in and you can look at it yourself. If you want to get all different angles, it can really help you out. And just remember, every customer you deal with, you get better and better and better, right? Every time it gets easier and easier and easier. Biggest thing is you got to get out there, you got to sell. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to shake hands, you got to learn how to knock on the doors, you got to learn how to accept rejection and just be humble with yourself. You know what I mean? Just remember that. You know what I mean? Remember, you can't get everything, and remember that there's more fish in the sea. So, just get out there and keep working. And like I said, another thing you might want to do too is you might want to consider that you get half down from the customer. That is a kind of a big thing, right? Because that just keeps them locked in. You're not asking for full. And even if you feel like you're not real confident in that, ask for 25. Say, look, we asked for 25% down. We asked for the other 75% when the job is completed, right? So they understand that they're going to have to be home or they need to have some form. I've had customers too that I tell them, say, hey, leave a check somewhere under a grill or a mat or in the garage somewhere on a nail. So there's just all kinds of different ways you can do it. So I hope this is kind of helpful for you guys. If you guys in the community have anything to add, please put it in the comments below. I definitely always appreciate it. And I know some of our viewers also appreciate it as well too. But thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one. And if you don't mind, hit the like button on your way out and become a subscriber. And you can also, if you got anything, email me. I love the questions. The Daveadubson at gmail.com. It's in the description below. And so check it out, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, keep your fingers, and we'll see you on the next one, you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.